Good morning, Twin Flame. Carol, thanks for coming. Yeah. So my topic today is experience without identification. Before we talk about it, let's just relax. Relax the physical body. Ease the mind. Open our heart. Oh. So accidentally put the video for children? Oh, okay, that's it. Okay. Thanks for coming, Kirsten and Adam. Hello. So my topic today is experience without identification. And before we do it or say it, just relax, take a deep breath, pause, exhale, pause, inhale to your abdomen area, pause, exhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Do a couple of times, please. Three steps of meditation. First, relax the physical body. Second, ease the monkey mind. Third, open our heart. Conscious breathing can at least achieve the first two tasks. Inhale, pause, exhale. Remember the deep abdominal breathing. In Qigong, there's one style they call it. So the basic is that you maximize. Let's do it. Let's say breathing as much as you can to your lower dantian area. Hold it as long as you could. Then let go. And inhale again. Maximize the breathing to your abdominal area. And hold it as long as you could. And breathe out if you cannot hold anymore. Do a couple of times. So that's one type of Qigong breathing. So the principle is to that deep abdominal breathing is like make the volume of the oxygen that you can breathe in, as big as it could. In this practice, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system consciously. Anyway, make it comfortable for you. Don't try too hard. Conscious breathing can activate your vagus nerve. I said again and again. Vagus nerve is one big branch of your automatic, autonomous nerve system, right? It's very useful or practical when we feel anxious, stressful. You consciously enter the state of repair, digest, and then rest by activating our vagus nerve. Okay, my topic today is experience without identification. We, everyone, experience lots of things. We go to work, we send emails, we make phone calls, we drive, we cook, we talk, we walk, we see a lot of things. People, building, office. And you're experiencing right now a room, my voice, your body sensation. Awakened being can experience without identification. You don't identify, you are the experiences. Our body is one content of the experiences. Our mind, thought, feelings, emotions are one part of the experiences. Can you disidentify? Can you be the pure observer? Can you be the space, allowing every object of the space moves within you? just like a sky, a blue sky allows clouds coming and going. Experience without identification with the body, mind, and the world is a milestone in your spiritual awakening, in the path of spiritual awakening. That's the moment you can set yourself free. You are free from three realms. In Buddha's teaching, we say three realms. Realm of desire, first one. Second one, realm of form. Third one, realm of formlessness. You are free from three realms if you can experience without identification. 跳出三界外，不在五行中。In Chinese, even in Taoist practice, we have the very similar expression. You stand above the world. You notice you are in the world, but you are not of this world. Jesus' teaching. It's your realization. You taste the apple of truth. Maybe before this realization, you know there's an apple of truth. You heard about it. And you believe that. Faith or belief is very important. And you try to invest certain time of energy to discover it. You know where it is, like which direction is that apple tree locates. You're following a teacher. You're reading a spiritual book. And you meditate. You're mindful. You get closer to that apple tree of truth. And one day you get You just stand by looking that apple tree of truth, and you grab one apple and eat it. That's the moment of awakening, Satori. And from that eating or realization, you confirm yourself. It is true. And you want to have the second time to experience or realize it the third time, the fourth, the fifth. Every time you confirm yourself, you notice you can experience without identification. You are the space that allows every object moves within you or stay or rest there within you. Now, it is never far away from us. It is so close. It is so close. It is so close that you miss it every day. That's the greatest mystery of life. It's like something is behind, underneath your nose, okay? And you try to spend all your life to look for it, search for it. You miss it every day. You miss it whole life. The place we are looking for is the place we are looking from. That's the greatest mystery of life. It's not an object that is so close to you. You are it. That's why we cannot search for it as an object. You are it means the subject that trying to looking for it as an object, that's a wrong direction. It's crazy. Crazy. Sometimes I wonder, Why the whole design is made in this way, Why? If we are originally pure, perfect, and complete, why we have to? What's the purpose of this design of subject and object, the experiences? Sometimes, but now I figured out. Mima Flower said, "Don't miss his calling. He should have been a comedian." Thank you, Mima. Okay, Saja, you're glad to see you too. This weekend, Takapa Rinpoche is in Sweden teaching the single path to enlightenment according to the 9 yanas. You inspired me to go. Great. Thank you. Yeah. Great perfection. 9 yanas. 9 yana is 1 yana. But 9 yanas is just a convenient way for us to understand. Actually, it's one ultimate truth. The truth covers, if the ultimate truth is the primary principle or truth, then it covers all the secondary truth. In other words, the ultimate includes all the relatives. Makes sense. That's the ultimate. Is the supreme. The ultimate, in Buddha's teaching, we call it the Avatara Samyu Sambodhi. So nothing is higher than this understanding, because this is the ultimate understanding. It covers all the secondary understandings, including all the worldly teachings. I mean, teach you how to play piano, learn math, how to become a doctor, engineer, nutritionist, any title of the worldly titles, are in the secondary principles. It's not primary. All the worldly teaching are relative teachings, means it changes over time. Relative changes. Ultimate does not change. You see how science develops? That's changements. Science is updating itself. Technology, science improves, evolves very fastly right now. So that's the relative truth. Anything that changes over time, in different space-time structure, that's relative. Buddha's teaching is for the ultimate. Once you understand ultimate, you will understand the relatives in a much deeper, clearer way. It's like you can zoom out to the age of cosmos and look at each galaxy, 100 billion, 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. You can look at each galaxy, that's grand view, I call it, grand view, a high dimension, and the Earth in the solar system of the Milky Way galaxy is just a teeny tiny dust. In the cosmos, with this understanding, all the troubles of a life becomes very tiny, teeny, and they cannot shake you anymore. Uh, we are so in trouble, we are so in suffering, only because we can only zoom in, like you have a microscopic lens. You look at every details. Oh, this is big. This is big. This is terrifying. This is troublesome. No, the meditation or the awakening is letting go that microscopic lens. Use a macroscopic. You can zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, and understand what trouble you the most is very small, actually, very small. Sometimes I like to watch science too. You know, they have they compare the size of moon, Earth, sun, Jupiter and galaxies, all the Alpha 1, Alpha 2, the different, stars. Wow, Earth is so small, so small. And we are so in trouble because you magnify your problems because you can only zoom in, you cannot zoom out. I watched one of your old videos. You have asking where does consciousness goes when you fall asleep. You have said that the answer is oh, but I didn't. Wow, you're good. You're a good looker or seeker. Consciousness. Okay. So where does it really go? Amazing, right? Nothing matters afterwards. So consciousness never comes, it never goes. It is always here now. Um, in deep sleep, our five senses and the mind stop to work, right? So in deep sleep, that's the how to say, that's an experience or no experience. That's so the closest to the pure consciousness. In deep sleep, we have no experience, but you are not dead. It's like a mirror has nothing to reflect. So zero reflections in the mirror. But mirror is still there. Awareness or experience comes to you because you're aware of something. So in this context, consciousness is higher than awareness. Sometimes we say awareness is consciousness. Consciousness is awareness, right? But in this context, I would say once you wake up, you are aware of something, right? Then the consciousness, the mirror, reflects things. So consciousness does not come, does not go. It's always here and now. is dimensionless, is beyond time, is beyond space. But all the space and time reflected in this consciousness. The moment you're aware of something, the time and space and the world is generated by you. So there's no death. You, your body, your mind are reflections. Do you follow? You don't have fear of death anymore. Death is an illusion. Just like you fall into sleep, you don't experience, but you're not dead. Body dies, body will dissolve, okay? But you don't die as pure consciousness because it's not born yet. Everything is born within that field of pure consciousness. That's the most mysterious part of awakening. And you confirm yourself again. This is the truth. Time is an illusion either, but time is an illusion too. I know it sounds crazy. It's mind-boggling. You are projecting a world right now through the eyes of pure consciousness. You're looking at your body, your mind, and your world. Consciousness is experiencing its infinite potentials through you, through me, through animal, through insects, through virus, bacteria. This thing is huge, is infinite, trust me. Consciousness has infinite potentials and applications. We are just one teeny tiny part of it. Yesterday I watched a science of infinity. You can go to Netflix. I forgot the name. You can just Google infinity. It's a documentary. It's a documentary. It's amazing. You recognize you're infinite. You're not finite body mind anymore. That's the time of what the heck? It's a release of that strict energy. You know, the energy is free now. It's you really how should relieve yourself in the deepest, highest level. That's a deepest relaxation. So you got it. Good. So remain in that state of realization. You're a pure observer. You see the body, mind, and world. Everything moves within you, and you are untouched. Stay, rest. Wisdom will arise automatically once you have that clarity, once you have that understanding. It is possible, Adams asked, is it possible to see your own shadow in a dream? I experienced this a few days ago. In the dream, your own shadow? What do you mean shadow? So your dream is your projection of your mind. It's in a different level. Just like now, actually, everything starts from this moment. The body, mind, and world is your projection. And in the deep sleep, your mind still works. That's how dream works. So your mind is still partially active. So you projecting a world right there. So you mean you be conscious in a dream? That's your question or no? If you can recall your dreams or contents of your dream, right? Then you're partially conscious because remember. That's a secondary level of the consciousness. But right now, I want to bring to your wakeful state. Okay, you are in a dream right now. If you truly understand what I'm saying, then you wake up. No matter where you are, you're even in a dream. You can wake up. I mean, you are conscious that you are dreaming. Because now you can wake up at this primary level of dreaming. That means waking up, awakening. Awakening means you wake up from the dream state. Make sense? You're always aware of your dreams, but tend to forget them as days pass by. Yeah. Most people experience this too. Sometimes I remember my dreams, sometimes I don't. Even sometimes I remember the dreams, it you know disappear, so I forgot them as time passed by. Experience without identification means you know you're in a dream. Identification here means most people identify I am the body, I'm the mind, right? I'm this body mind. But awakening means you can disidentify with them. It's not saying you don't care about yourself, your body, mind, and others anymore. No, you don't stick to that experience anymore. That looseness, that how to say, that space between you and your experiences actually can lead you to how to say experience better. Like you allow everything to play or manifest it in front of you, and you can handle it with ease, with joy, with understanding. You notice the Buddha's teaching emptiness. Everything is depending on every other thing. There's no true self in everything, not even your body, not even your mind. The whole world, the body, mind, the whole world is like interwoven, interdepending, interpenetrating. It's a dynamic ocean. Each wave is interdepending on every other waves. You notice it. That becomes your realization. That's the emptiness, interdependence. It is not nothingness. Okay? Emptiness is not nothingness. There's something there, but it's empty. It's interdepending. Okay. And you notice you can disidentify with it. You can experience without identification. That's the moment of awakening, and also you may have a better experience, better dream. The whole thing is so magic. It's beyond any words. It's crazy. And how to realize it? Meditation. Meditation is one part of it anyway. But meditation and wisdom. 定慧等持, as Sixth Patriarch Huineng said. Shamatha and Vipassana should be equally applied. 50% of shamatha, 50% of vipassana. Vipassana without shamatha, or wisdom without stillness, is a dry wisdom. It's not stable. Also, a stillness without wisdom is a dead stillness. You cannot just sit there doing nothing forever. You have to act. You have to behave. You have to say something. You have to experience. You have to have a relationship. So, shamatha and vipassana can be applied equally in every moment, actually. That's the beauty of awakening. Actually, it transcends all the scales, levels, in every moment, in every hour, in every day, in every year, in your whole life, in your next life, in the whole civilization, in the whole cosmos. You see, the scale, we have so infinite scales, actually. It's just like if I say, I have this space, okay, like 1 foot, sorry. How many divisions you can cut? Infinite divisions can be made. You can, divide by 10, maybe this short. Divided by 20, this short. Half again, half again, half again, half again, half again. That's infinity. So even within this space, this, let's say 1 foot long space, this long, we can cut into infinity. We can infinite divisions. That's the scale I'm talking about. To say, okay, infinity is a very strange thing. Let's say infinity plus 1. Okay, let's say equation. Infinity equals infinity, right? Infinity equals infinity. Makes sense. How about infinity plus 1 equals infinity? Should be. If infinity is infinite, so plus 1 is infinite too. So infinite plus 1 equals infinity. Make sense? Now, let's deduct infinity from both sides. Take this infinity away. Take this infinity away. What left is 0 equals 1 equals 0. I looked at this yesterday, the documentary of infinity. Oh, what? How can 1 equals 0? Okay, let's do that another time. Infinity equals infinity. Makes sense, of course. How about infinity plus infinity equals infinity? So I add 1 infinity at this side. Infinity plus 1 infinity is always infinite, right? So infinity plus infinity equals infinity. Makes sense. Now I take down 1 infinity from both sides of the equation. What left is infinity equals 0. This is a mathematician said this. Oh, that makes sense. Infinity equals zero. That's the time you're awakening. I understand that mathematician. I mean, this equation. Fullness is emptiness. Emptiness is fullness. If emptiness is zero, fullness is infinity. Now, right at this moment, you are full and empty at the same time. It becomes your realization. It's not just equation in a book anymore. Infinity equals zero. It's crazy. And if you like a zero, a circle, it could be divided infinitely. You know, I mean the sections of that circle. And say if I have this size of circle, it can be divided infinitely. And if I have a bigger size of circle, it can be divided infinitely too. Bigger, bigger. You know, now there's a scale, right? Anyway, you are infinite. That's a time of awakening too. You are infinity in a finite body and mind and world. Don't think the whole earthly world or the world of planet Earth is big. No, in the eyes of cosmos, it's very small. That scale applies here right now. Anyway, you see, awakening needs to lead you to different discoveries. That's my process right now. What? Math is application of you. That's why you love math. Chemistry is one part of application of you. That's why you love chemistry. Physics is about you. Okay? Nutrition is about you. That's why you love them. I can say I almost love everything now because everything is me. Do you want to study yourself? It's not a subject you're not subject you are studying. It's okay. It's not the contents of the awareness you are studying. It is the awareness you are studying. You are studying yourself in the infinite applications. That's the beauty of awakening. The whole world becomes so interesting. You are studying every coordinate of space-time because you know every coordinate of space-time is you, is part of you. I'm part of you, you're part of me. Everything around me, I mean the cup, the cell phone, the table, the room is part of me. It is my projection. I'm studying them, so I'm studying myself. I have so many interests now to study myself. I consciously, proactively to study is not, like a primary elementary students sit there uncomfortably and study math. It's a total different story now. You're willing to study. You're so anxious to study yourself. And this journey is infinite. You open the door of infinity after your awakening. You open the door of the awakening, okay? No one helps you to open. I used to say in the Bible, Saint Peter opened the door of heaven for someone who knocks at the door of heaven. And Peter, Angel Peter, Saint Peter, open the door for you if you're qualified. No, in my realization, you open the door. You are the Saint Peter. You open the door of awakening from inside, not outside. It's crazy. Your mind is blown away, miles away. Trust me. No, no educational system teach you this. No matter how great it is. I'm talking about the greatest, the ultimate. That's the reason why Shakyamuni Buddha left his palace 2,500 years ago. I understand him very much now. And hopefully there's inner calling for you to wake up to. Any questions? I think maybe that's all for today. Do you like it? You know, my path awakening is deepen and deepen and deepen every day. And it's infinite, trust me. But there's a one door or one step you have to surpass. That's this identification with the body and with the mind. The 17 stages of the total 52 stages of the awakening. This identification with the body and the mind and the world is a milestone. Once you surpass this milestone, you see the sign of awakening. Then you enter a room of infinity too. Nothing can beat this. That's the purpose of life for everyone. Join the club of enlightenment, please. Find that door, grab the knob of the door, and turn that knob, open the door, and close the door behind. That's what you should do, my dear Dharma friend. Thank you, Johan. Thank you, Twin Flame, Kirstum, Mima, Saja. Thanks for coming. See you tomorrow too. So tomorrow, 8 a.m. Vancouver time. And Adam, thank you. Bye.